3. Nothing. You got it. Oh, okay. So now you hear me fine? Okay. They're in the volleyball match, so I can't go to him yet. So my phone is going to be my hotspot. So it's 2-1. I didn't hear what the Prowlers lost.
Falls radio sports coverage.
And a very good evening, everybody, and welcome to Swenson Field here in Thief River Falls. We bring you the season opener in high school football between the Thief River Falls Prowlers and the Roseau Rams. These two teams don't usually meet, but Roseau has moved into 3A football this season, and the Prowlers usually playing Dilworth, Linden, Felton. A big change in their schedule. They'll still play the Rebels, but they will play them later in the season. Tonight, the Prowlers will host the Roseau Rams. Roseau, the latest that they have played was in Class AA. Last year, they finished the season with just one win, but they've got some good athletes on their squad. The Prowlers, they finished 5-5, but that's quite deceiving. The Prowlers started off the season just 1-4. Could have easily won a couple of those games. The Prowlers went on a 5-game winning streak, only to lose in the last minute in the section semifinals in a heartbreaker to Dilworth, Glendon, Felton. Lee Generick's with you on this beautiful Friday night. It's Thursday, isn't it? It's Thursday night here in Thief River Falls. High school football opener. The Thief River Falls Prowlers entertaining the Roseau Rams. Let's go right into our pregame show and our coaches' comments. And since 1905, Lee Plumbing and Heating has served the needs of the community and the area, and they're proud to present tonight's coach's comments. We'll talk to Prowler head coach Kurt Reynolds right after this from Lee Plumbing and Heating on Thief River Falls.
Hi, this is Derek Lee of Lee Plumbing and Heating. In 1905, my great grandfather
So we probably won't get the whole pregame in 10 years since we probably won an opener. 10 years since we won an opener. just say? Is that what we're? I knew this would happen. Yeah, I think they're lining up for the national anthem. National anthem. Okay. All right. Prowler volleyball team won 3-2. 9 minutes, he said. So I get a little bit, listen to a little bit more thunderstruck. Never did. Who won the coin toss? They're going to receive. Okay. Very good. You have to cut him off here. All right, those are the words of Prowler head coach Kurt Reynolds. Of course, with our condensed pregame here, we are going to have the national anthem, and we are just about ready for football action. The Thief River Falls Prowlers entertaining the Roseau Rams. We'll continue with more from Swenson Field right after this on Thief River Falls Radio Sports.
It's prime summer vacation time and a perfect time for an upgrade. Hi, this is Jan from Northern State Bank, and if you're considering upgrading or updating your vehicle, travel trailer, RV, boat, or ATV, we're here to finance it for you. Interest rates are still competitive, terms are flexible, and you can't beat our service, so call us today at 681-4020 with questions or to work out the details. Northern State Bank of Thief River Falls, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Whatever your repair needs on the farm, on the job site, or in the shop, Northwest Power Systems in Thief River Falls can help. Starters, alternators, and other electrical needs. Hydraulic hoses, connectors, couplers, and fluids. They have it. Parts or repairs, cash or carry, or in-shop maintenance and service. Northwest Power Systems, minimizing your downtime. Northwest Power Systems, located across from the fire hall in Thief River Falls. Call 681-5282.
Hi, Jordan Costed here. Thinking about selling your home? Let the team at USA Realty save you time and stress by helping you through the process. Genrex Realty is now USA Realty. Even though our name has changed, we are still the people you know and trust. USA Realty has been serving northwestern Minnesota since 1990 and have the experience and knowledge to price your property right and find you top dollar in our community. Buyer activity is still strong, so don't miss out on this opportunity. Call one of our experienced agents today at 218-681-4663.
Thief River Ford is under new ownership. Thief River Ford has been serving Thief River Falls and the greater Northwest Minnesota area since 1930. Sales and service staff have many years of experience taking care of customers and satisfying their needs. Thief River Ford gives you an interactive tour of the new and used inventory, as well as allows you to conveniently get a quote, schedule a service appointment, or apply for financing. Don't hesitate to contact them with any questions. 681-2660 Thief River Ford.
Once again, we welcome you, Swenson Field. We just had the playing of our national anthem as we continue with our pregame show. Again, your coach's comments brought to you by Lee Plumbing and Heating of Thief River Falls. Over the last 117 years, technology has changed, but the dedication to Lee Plumbing and Heating is not. For all your plumbing and heating needs, contact Lee Plumbing and Heating of Thief River Falls. Let's quickly take a look at our starting lineup. Starting lineups, once again, are brought to you by Falls Towing of Thief River Falls. They have 3 full-service bays along with the towing, jump starts, lockouts, winch out service, all to keep you on the road. We'll take a look at the starting lineup for the Thief River Falls Prowlers on offense for tonight for Thief River Falls. We look in the backfield. The Prowlers, of course, will have the 3-back set, and it'll be all seniors. Braden Spears, Griff Lundeen, and Gabe Winter, along with senior quarterback Caleb Rosendahl. The 2 tight ends for the Prowlers. The left tight end will be senior Cooper Anderson. He's a newcomer to the Prowlers. At the right tight end will be senior Nate Nelson. On the interior line, 3 seniors and 2 juniors. The center will be a senior in Carter Jensen. The 2 guards, left guard is Kenneth Kezar. He's a senior. Junior Bradley Peters will be the right guard. The left tackle is senior Nathan Alcantar. And the right tackle in his second year, he started as a sophomore. This is junior Jace Maslowski. And that's a look at your starting lineup. Starting lineups brought to you by Falls Towing of Thief River Falls.
Snow, rain, or shine, Falls Towing has your back. Call when you need roadside service or towing 24 hours a day. We offer towing, lockouts, jump starts, tire changes, tire sales, and service. We can take care of your hauling needs too, whether it's light or heavy equipment. We install Intoxilock and do recalibrations. Located just south of Hefty Seed in Thief River Falls, when you need a tow, pick up the phone and call Falls Towing. It's the number to know when you need a tow, 684-5100.
Now the Prowlers are being announced on the field as we get to our starting lineups here at Swenson Field. For Roseau on offense, their quarterback will be junior Eli Wensloff. They'll run a 3-back set with a couple of fullbacks. A running back will be junior Tucker Kaveen, and the fullbacks will be senior Connor Whitekey and Jake Barovich. The tight end for Roseau will be junior Miles Dixon. They will run 1 wide receiver, both left and right, and that will be Austin Baumgartner. Gartner is a junior. 2 tackles, left tackle's a junior, and Landon Cabandon, and the right tackle is sophomore Calvin Kingbird. The 2 guards, one is a senior in Riley Habinger, and the other is a sophomore in Tyler Marvin Nichols, and the center is sophomore Landon Baumgartner. Then the Roseau Rams now into a Section 3A football this season, so this is a big section matchup between these 2 teams. Again, the Prowlers looking for their first opening game win in over 10 years. Prowlers will be playing the Roseau Rams here tonight. The Prowlers dressed in their home black pants with the blue tops and, of course, the gold helmets and numerals and trim. The Roseau Rams dressed in their all whites with the green and white. Helmets on the far side of the field, and we're just about ready for football. Roseau won the opening toss. They elected to receive. The Prowlers will defend the goal to my right. That will be the south goal, so they'll be going with the wind in the first quarter of play as Braden Spears will kick it away for the Prowlers. Again, the Prowlers are going to be well experienced in the backfield. The Prowlers are going to be able to do some dynamic things this year. They like to throw the ball. They showed that last Saturday, but of course, it's this wind. It's actually gone down a little bit. But we're going to have wind nonetheless. We'll have to see what it does to the passing game. Opening kickoff is brought to you by USA Realty. Whether you're buying or selling, let their dedicated team at USA Realty guide you through every step of the process. Stop in or give them a call at their Thief River Falls or Roseau offices. In Thief River Falls, 218-681-4663, or in Roseau at 218-463-3148. Prowlers in the first quarter going right to left as you listen on your radio. Braden Spears gets the ball for the Prowlers and puts it on the tee. Back deep for the Roseau Rams. As we look back there, I believe one of them is Jordan Borovich as he's standing back at his own 5-yard line. So we are ready to go. The kickoff of the 2023 Prowler football season. The Prowlers and the Roseau Rams. Spears check to make sure everybody's ready, and boom, we're ready to go. Kickoff will be to Borovich, and he's going to let it go over his head, and it's going to go out of the end zone. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Roseau Rams, as they will start with the kickoff going into the end zone at their own 20-yard line. So the Prowlers will come out on defense. Again for the Rams, the quarterback is Eli Wentzloff, 3-back set, Kaveen, Whitekey, and Borovich. They'll run one wide receiver, and that's Baumgartner. This time he's split out wide to the far side. Wentzloff under center, takes a snap, misdirection play, hands it off, and barely getting back to the line of scrimmage and pulled back for no gain. Big stop there by the Prowlers. Leading the way on the defensive play for the Prowlers was Gabe Winter. So no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Roseau. Ball is now closer to the near hash marks. This time Baumgartner is wide to the right. It'll be a pitch out to the left side. It's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage. Was Kaveen, and he barely got back again. The Prowlers putting on some. That was Whitekey that got the carry. Maybe give him a yard on that one. Kezar got the tackle for the Prowlers. It'll be 3rd and 9 for Roseau at their own 21. Just underway here from Swenson Field. And Roseau facing a 3rd and 9 from their own 21. Baumgartner is wide to the right. Back to pass as a quarterback, Wentzloff rolling to his right, still rolling. He's going to have to throw it away as he was under heavy pressure. Good pressure from the Prowlers. Jackson Hams coming in and chasing down Wentzloff. He had to get rid of it before he was sacked behind the line of play. And it'll be 3 and out for the Roseau Rams, and now with the punt into the wind. So the Prowlers hold Roseau to 3 and out. Christian Larson, the big senior for the Rams, will do the punting. He's 6'6". He'll be standing back at his own 10-yard line. Prowlers returners, I believe that would be, is that Grindlin? And it will be Hurst. Hurst will play the bounce, and he'll have to down it at his own 48-yard line, and that's where the Prowlers will start. 31 yards net on that punt. The Prowlers will have it for the first time in 2023. Caleb Rosendahl under center. He is a quarterback, 3rd-year starter. Full house backfield, and Braden Spears, Griff Lundeen, and Gabe Winter. Prowlers run with the 2 tight ends. To start the game, it'll be Cooper Anderson and Nate Nelson. There's a snap, misdirection on the handoff, cross midfield across the 45 down to the 42. We do have a flag on the field. Nice opening there as the Prowlers able to get some good yardage, but I believe it might be coming back. And the Prowlers are backing up. And it's going to be a holding call against Thief River Falls. And we got the face mask, so that's going to be offsetting, so we'll play the play over. And they'll bring the ball back out. Now it's at the 47-yard line. It's actually a loss of a yard. It should be not a loss of a yard. It should be back to line of scrimmage. It's all everybody's first game tonight. Prowlers again coming back up to the line of scrimmage, tight offense right at midfield. Rosendahl under center takes a snap, handoff, given on the right side, getting across midfield down to the 46-yard line. Lundeen got the carry for the Prowlers. It'll be a pickup of 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Prowlers into Roseau territory at the 47-yard line. Prowlers coming out to the huddle. Roseau with that 5-man defensive line. Rosendahl takes a snap, misdirection play again, going to the outside and getting some running room. This is Gabe Winter around the 30, down to the 20, down to the 15, down to the 10, 11-yard line. What a run by Winter. Winter found that opening on the near side and outran the Roseau Rams all the way down to the 12-yard line. 35 yards on the scamper. For Gabe Winter. Nice way to start off your senior season. 35 yards on the first carry. Prowlers 1st and 10 at the Roseau 12. Rosendahl under center. Left side again. They'll go back over. Lundeen. Lundeen gets inside the 7, down to about the 4-yard line. Another nice pickup. Lundeen. Nice ball fake that time by Rosendahl. And they'll give him 8 yards. It'll be a 2nd down. The Prowlers can pick up a 1st down. They're going to mark the ball at the 3-yard line. 2nd and 2. There's a snap, handoff, right up the middle and going into the end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown for the Griff Lundeen. And the Prowlers take an early 6-0 lead. So Lundeen will score on the 4-yard run. And Braden Spears, I think he had to get his tee. So the Prowlers will get the tee and they'll put it down. Braden Spears on to kick the extra point. He's going with the wind. And we've got offsides against Roseau. Spears kicks it through the uprights anyway. It's good. And that'll decline the penalty. And Spears will have the extra point unless they actually blew the whistle. Yep. If they blew the whistle before they got the play away, and apparently they did. That's tough. You should be able to decline that. It's against the opposing team, and you get the extra point. But now you got to kick it over. So Spears, maybe about a yard closer after the penalty on Roseau. There's a snap. It's down. The kick is up, and it's right through the uprights. Good. And the Prowlers take a 7-0 lead. 8:48 left in our first quarter. Our score: the Thief River Falls Prowlers 7 and the Roseau Rams nothing. We'll be back with Braden Spears and the Prowlers kickoff right after this.
This time of year, the great outdoors are at their greatest. We can't get enough of the fresh air, warm temps, and all around good vibes. When you get out of the house and into the wilderness, make sure to stop by Cenex along the way. It's the perfect spot to prep for your camping trips, weekend hikes, or even simple joy rides with the windows down. Cenex is here to help you get closer to nature, and there's no better time of year to do it than right now. Out and about, powered locally at Cenex.
Farmers Union Oil Company, Thief River Falls, and Goodrich.
The Prowlers very impressive on their first drive on offense here. as they go 52 yards on only 5 plays, culminated with the 4-yard touchdown run by senior Griff Lundeen. Braden Spears adds on the extra point. The Prowlers lead it 7-0. 8:48 left in our first quarter of play. And the Prowlers will kick it away to the Roseau Rams. Borovich is one of the deep men for Roseau. Last time Spears kicked it into the end zone. We'll see what happens here. Boom, there's a kick again. This one's going to be taken by Borovich at the goal line, and he goes into the end zone, and they're going to call a touchback. So the Roseau Rams again will start at their own 20-yard line. He was ready to bring that one back, but he stepped into the end zone. So Roseau will come out for their second offensive position. In their first, they pick up 2 yards on 3 plays. Prowlers look tough on defense, especially on the inside. Roseau will come up to the football. Wide to the right will be Baumgartner. In the shotgun, Wenzloff hands it off, and nowhere to go that time was Wojtke. Wojtke lost a yard. And again, that Prowler pass rush is right there. A loss of 1 for Wojtke. So it'll be a second down and 11 for Roseau. And now they're going to use the split offense, 3 wide receivers, shotgun formation. And running the ball is Christian Larson. Larson trying to get to the outside, got back to the original line of scrimmage and maybe a yard or 2 more. There's where they change it up. Christian Larson was a quarterback. It'll be 3rd down and 7. We'll give them 4. And they get 3 wide receivers, and Larson ends up being the quarterback, and he runs a sweep to the left side and picks up 4. Okay, very good. 3rd down, 7 yards to go for Roseau. Shotgun, Wenzloff got to the ball. He goes back to pass, still going, rolling to his right, and he'll throw it away. Jack Jerome was the intended receiver, but the Prowlers were all over that. Keaton Hoverson was right on Wenzloff's tail, and he had to get rid of the ball. It's going to bring up 4th down and 7 yards for Roseau, and they'll be forced to punt the ball away, or will they? Yep, they're going to punt it. Christian Larson will be back inside his own 15-yard line. Jamison Hurst just across midfield. He'll take the ball at his own 49, across midfield, 45, down to the 40-yard line where he's taken down by Borovich. 11-yard return for Hurst. Borovich on the tackle, and the Prowlers will have their second offensive series. And this one will start inside Roseau territory. 7:14 left in our first quarter. The Prowlers lead it 7-0. Prowlers again with the 2 tight ends, full house backfield. Rosendahl under center. Takes a snap, handoff left side, and it goes right through Lundeen, and Lundeen makes a nice move inside the 30 down to the 28-yard line. That was Boyer. Boyer's in the ball game. Is number 28 into the ball game. Rovich got the tackle. Again, Jackson Boyer, we're going to see a lot of him this year as well. He's in at that fullback spot. Picks up 12 yards, 1st and 10 for the Prowlers. There's a snap. And a misdirection play, and Rosendahl to the far side gets about 4 or 5 yards. Hit once, finally knocked out of bounds on the far side of the field. And they'll mark him down at the 24-yard line. And it'll be for a 2nd down and 6 for the Prowlers after the gain of 4. Prowlers sitting at the Roseau 24. They already lead this one 7-0. 4-yard touchdown run from Griff Lundeen. Spears the extra point. Prowlers back on offense. Pitch out left side, trying to get around the outside. We got a flag on the field and a big tackle. Gabe Winter was going around the end, but we had a flag on the play, and I believe we're going to have a penalty coming up on the Prowlers. It's going to be a holding call against Thief River Falls, and that'll nullify that run. Second holding call against Thief River Falls this evening. And this is going to bring it back all the way to the 32-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 14 for the Prowlers. Ball is sitting out at the 32-yard line of Roseau. Ball on the near hash marks. Rosendahl takes a snap, handoff. Again, it goes to Boyer. Boyer makes a nice cut back to the inside, gets across the 30-yard line down to about the 26. Boyers has a couple of good runs here. That gets some yardage back, 6 yards on that run from Jackson Boyer, his 2nd carry of the ball game. 2 carries now for 18 yards. Prowlers faced with a 3rd and 8 from the Roseau 26. And there's a handoff right in the middle. Roseau got played on the outside, and we got a nice run inside the 15 down to about the 12-yard line. That's going to be good for a 1st down. 16 yards on the carry. Griff Lundeen on the carry for the Prowlers. That's good enough for a 1st down. They're on the far side. They got 22 and you got 25, and trying to get these numbers down. We got the numbers down, just hard to see when they all get into that pile. Who comes out with the football? 1st and 10 for the Prowlers. Back to pass. Rosendahl finds his tight end on the right side, getting down inside the 5-yard line, but tackled really hard was Nate Nelson. Nelson gets the pass completion. It'll be a 7-yard gain just inside the 5. We'll mark it at the 4. It'll be 2nd down and 2. Nelson with the pass reception from Caleb Rosendahl. And the Prowlers knocking on the door again. It'll be 2nd down and a couple. Handoff again to the left side. No, it's a flag thrown on the play. Hold on. We got a flag, and I think this is going to go against the Prowlers as well. We're getting a lot of flags right in that interior line department, and that's what it is. Holding against the Prowlers. So that'll back them up again. Prowlers already with the offsetting penalty already, 34 yards in penalties here in the 1st quarter. So instead of 2nd and 3, it's going to be 2nd and 13 all the way back at the 15-yard line. Under 4 minutes to go in the 1st quarter play. Prowlers lead it 7-0. Rosendahl takes a snap, fakes a handoff, going to run around the end. With it is Rosendahl inside the 10-yard line, down to about the 9. And that'll be a pickup of about 7 yards. Rosendahl with the quarterback keeper. And again, the Prowlers will be faced with a third down, and it's going to be third down and about 7. Third down and 7. Ball is sitting at the 9-yard line. Full house backfield. Rosendahl looking down the line. Takes a snap. Misdirection play again. They go to the left and plowing down to about the 5-yard line. Winter got the carry for the Prowlers. And now the Prowlers will be faced with a fourth down and about 3. So the Prowlers will go for it on the 4th and 3 decision here. They only need 5 yards for a touchdown. There's a snap. Again, is a handoff, and we've got the ball. This is the second time this is going to happen to the Prowlers. The Prowlers did get across the goal line, but a flag is on the field. And it's going to be on Roseau. I believe Roseau. Is that going to be unsportsmanlike conduct? I believe. Touchdown is good. So the Prowlers pick up the touchdown. They now lead at 13-0. And we'll have the extra point attempt here by Braden Spears. That was a little bit different play. Low snap is put down. The kick is up. It's good. So the Prowlers 2 possessions and 2 touchdowns. 2:18 left in our first quarter. Our score is now the Prowlers 14 and the Roseau Rams nothing. We'll be back with a Prowler kickoff right after this.
Hugo's Family Pharmacies, your offers walk up, drive up, mail out, and free delivery. Fill your prescriptions while you shop. Stop in or call 681-1515. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Well, Jackson Boyer getting in the scoring column. Goes in from 5 yards out. Braden Spears adds on the extra point. The Prowlers up early here at Swenson Field by a score of 14-0. So the Prowlers 2 offensive possessions and 2 touchdowns. And the Prowlers are going to have a kickoff from the Roseau 45 because of that unnecessary. Oh, the ball just fell off a tee. An unnecessary roughing play. I believe one of the Prowler players got his helmet ripped off. Yeah, thrown up in the air. So Lundeen and Boyer have scored for the Prowlers here in the first quarter of play. Spears puts the foot to the ball. And that one is up in the air. Ball is loose, far side. Prowler signal they have it. And who got the ball? The Prowlers have it. It'll be Prowler football as they come up with the pooch kick. Went over the first wave of linemen and then went on the far side there, and the Prowlers were able to jump on top of it, and the Prowlers will go back on offense. So nothing going right for Roseau here in the first quarter, and everything, except for the penalties, has gone right for the Prowlers. Rosendahl under center. There's a snap. Back to passes. Rosendahl looking down the middle. Now moves over to his right. Throws on the run, and the pass is caught by Boyer at the 16-yard line. Nice catch. 9 yards on the pass play. So Boyer gets the catch. The nice pass from Rosendahl. It'll be 9 yards on the pass play. It'll bring second down and 1. And the ball will be sitting at the Roseau 16-yard line. Rosendahl takes a snap, handoff, second man through, plowing his way on the left side inside the 15 down to the 14 was Braden Spears. And down to the 14, that means the Prowlers get another first down. So the Prowlers with their 7th first down here in the first quarter of play. Prowlers first and 10. Ball is sitting at the 14-yard line. Again, Rosendahl's going to keep it himself. Round the right end. Gets inside the 5. Down to about the 3-yard line. And it's going to be very close to another first down on that far side of the field. And they get just enough yardage to get the first down. It'll be 10-yard gain. It'll be first and goal for the Prowlers. And we are under a minute, so we might get one more playoff. We'll get one more playoff, and that'll pretty much be it. There's a snap, handoff Boyer. And Boyer got the fake. I believe the handoff went to, was it Boyer? It was Boyer. He was short by about a yard. And the Prowlers will call a timeout with 19.5 seconds left. So Boyer, after that run, I believe the Prowlers have it. Second and goal. Ball's going to be sitting at the 1-yard line. Timeout, Prowlers. We'll take a timeout as well. Timeout's brought to you by Earl's Market on 8th and Main, Thief River Falls. Sandwiches and salads in the cooler, all ready to go. We're back to Swenson Field right after this.
Schulberg's has some good news for you. Schulberg's is raising the upload and download speeds on all their internet packages, but not raising the prices. Schulberg's has been providing broadband to residents of Northwest Minnesota for the last 25 years. And during that time, they've increased speeds without raising rates. Higher speeds for the same amount of money. Schulberg's investment in our communities continues to benefit the customers. Now, that is how internet should be done.
Hi, Ryan at Budget. Maytag and Budget will help you stand up to messes with a Maytag brand kitchen suite that's engineered to resist fingerprints so stainless keeps looking stainless. The easy to clean, fingerprint resistant stainless steel finish keeps your kitchen looking as good on the outside as it works on the inside. Delivery, installation, setup, and disposal of your old product and financing all available at Budget. Thief River Falls' oldest appliance dealer, downtown since 1980.
See store for full details and qualified models.
We come from the Prowler timeout, and the Prowlers bang it inside the 1 for the touchdown across the goal line. Caleb Rosen now with the quarterback keeper. Boyer got the carry. So Jackson Boyer gets his second touchdown of the ball game. And the good thing about that, the Prowlers will kick off still with a win because there's 10 seconds left. Spears on to attempt the extra point, and this one is blocked. The snap was low. They were able to get it on the tee as Rosendahl did a good job of just getting that ball to the tee. But Spears is not able to get it up in the air, and as a result, the kick is no good. So the Prowlers now lead it 20-0 with 9.9 seconds left in our first quarter of play. Griff Lundeen opened up the scoring at 3:12 our first quarter on a 4-yard touchdown run. And Jackson Boyer scored his first of 2 touchdowns so far on the night. This one from 5 yards out, coming up at 7:15. And just moments ago, Jackson Boyer goes in for his second touchdown of the ball game. With the couple of extra points, the Prowlers lead it here in the first quarter, 20-0. Roseau has had the ball 3 times, and they have a combined yardage of 4 yards. So the Prowlers, after calling that timeout and then scoring, stop the clock, they will kick with the wind. And Spears has kicked it twice to the end zone. And now the ball comes off the tee. We might have to have somebody hold that on for him. Braden's been doing it so long it doesn't matter which way that ball is facing. Look at it, it's backwards. Spears up to the ball. There's that line drive kick. It is going to go to Borovich. He'll pick it up at his own 5-yard line to the 10, 15. Cuts across the 20, 25. Nice return for Borovich out to the 29-yard line. Finally taken down by the Prowlers. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Roseau Rams. 29-yard line. This will be Roseau's officially their 4th possession. They fumbled the kickoff. Well, it actually didn't fumble it. Prowlers recovered it on that onside kick. Just 1.7 seconds left. Wenzlaw from the shotgun, man in motion to the right. They'll hand it off, trying to come to the outside, getting across the outside to the 35-yard line. Borovich is the carry. On the tackle for the Prowlers was number 27. And I've got so many programs here. Ryland Leak got the tackle on the run from Borovich, and the first quarter is over. Score, Thief River Falls 20. Roseau Rams nothing. We'll be back to Swenson Field with quarter number 2 right after this.
From shoulders to hands, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered with advanced training in joint replacements, upper and lower extremities, spine, foot, and ankle care. You know you'll be in good hands with Doctors Fennell, Shaw, Secundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic today, 218-281-9595.
Hi, this is Al for the Black Cat Sports Bar and Grill. If you're a fan of good food, then come see what we have to offer. Our burgers are hand patted daily using fresh, never frozen, top quality ground beef. With 17 different burger options on the menu, we're sure to find one to please. Don't forget about our fresh, crisp salads or our signature sandwiches either. It's a lineup that can't be beat. That's the Black Cat Sports Bar and Grill, Highway 32 South, Thief River Falls, next to the Grand State Hotel. And remember, we don't do it to be different, we do it to be better.
Is your money working for you? Do you know what interest rate you are earning on your savings? Border Bank is offering highly competitive CD rates for both 7-month CDs and their 12-month option CD. Don't let your money just sit there. Safely tuck away your hard-earned money at Border Bank in one of the high-yield CDs and watch your money grow. Call or stop in and visit with any of the officers regarding these limited-time special rates. Border Bank, your home for great CD rates. Member FDIC.
Well, quarterback Eli Wenzlaw with the run on the first play of the second quarter gets all the way out to the 46-yard line, but we got a flag on the play. And it's going to go against the Roseau Rams. So Wenzloff with the nice quarterback keeper, and that's going to be nullified. And the Rams are going to pick up the penalty here. And it's going to bring them all the way back to the 30-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and 8 for the Rams. Prowlers lead it 20-0. We looked at the instant replay. The third touchdown was scored by quarterback Caleb Rosendahl of the Prowlers. So it's been Lundeen, Boyer, and Rosendahl with the touchdowns in that first quarter. Wenzloff had to keep the ball on that snap, and he'll barely get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe picked up, maybe lost a yard. Wenzloff didn't get a lot of help on that one. 3rd down and 9 for Roseau. 20-0. Prowlers with the lead. Just underway here in the second quarter. Prowlers now going left to right as you listen on your radio. Roseau dressed in their all-white uniforms. They will come out of the huddle and looking for a little bit more fortune than they had in that first quarter. 3 wide outs, 2 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun formation. Wenzloff. Is he going to keep it? He's going to keep it. He's not going to get around the end, and he's tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Big tackle by Jackson Hams. A loss of a yard, and that'll bring up, he lost about 3 yards on that one. They're going to mark him all the way back to the 27. So it'll be 4th down and 12 for the Roseau Rams back at their own 27. Jamison Hurst back to receive the punt for the Prowlers, standing right now just inside his own 35-yard line. Christian is the punter for the Roseau Rams, Christian Larson. There's a snap. He's got the wind with him in the second quarter. Gets it away. It'll bounce just inside the Prowler 40-yard line. It takes a Roseau bounce all the way inside the 20 down to the 18-yard line. So Christian Larson with the nice punt. It'll be a 52-yard net punt for Larson. And the Prowlers will take over 1st and 10 at their own 18. Caleb Rosendahl coming in. Prowler backfield looked very, very strong, but you got to have that offensive line to push them. Prowlers can get away from the offensive penalties. Like we said, there should be a lot of success in this offense. And there's a snap. Handoff, first man through, cross the 20 out to the 23-yard line. And on the carry for the Prowlers was Gabe Winter. Winter will pick up 5 yards. Second down and 5 for the Prowlers, out to their own 23. Under 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Coming up at the halftime break, we'll have the Jay Swanson intermission or the halftime report. Of course, we have the big sports boosters cross country meet here in Thief River Falls today. And we had some good results and some very good results from the Prowlers boys team. Hand off, it'll be a 2-yard pickup on the run. So it'll be 3rd and 2 for the Prowlers. Again, the Prowlers have scored every time they've had the football. And they've faced 3 third downs already, and they've gotten all 3 of them. Handoff will go to Gabe Winter. Winter plows his way across. to the 29-yard line, and that's good enough for a first down. So Gabe Winter with the nice run for the Prowlers on that second effort got him the first down. And the Prowlers picking up their 8th first down of the ball game. And the drive stays alive at their own 29. Two tight end formation, full house backfield. Rosendahl takes a snap, misdirection play. And Winter didn't go anywhere on that one. No, that was Spears. Spears back number 5. He got the carry. And he lost yardage. Loss of a couple. So the ball will be back at the 27-yard line, a loss of 2. Prowler girls volleyball team on our scoreboard update, which is brought to you by Hefty Seed. They win in 5 sets, 3-2 over Roseau. The snap, handoff, gave Winter. And Winter gets across the 30. And he picks up about 5 yards. It was Kubadam that got the tackle. Pick up of 5 yards, 3rd down and 7 again. The Prowlers faced with that 3rd down. Just about midway through the second quarter of play, the Prowlers up 20-0. Prowlers come up to the football. Rosendahl with the hard count, and he got Roseau to move. And this is going to be against Roseau, so we'll mark off 5 yards. So they'll mark off the 5 yards, and now instead of a 3rd down and 7, it'll be 3rd down and 2. Nice hard count there by Rosendahl. Got the Roseau Rams to jump. 3rd down and 2. Prowlers come up to the football again. The Prowlers have not been stopped on offense tonight. There's a snap, quarterback sneak. Rosendahl will just follow his blockers, and I believe he got enough for a first down. Our official on the near side of the field has him at the 40-yard line, and it's good enough for a first down. So Caleb Rosendahl calling his own number on the 3rd down play. Picks up 3, he needed 2. First down, Thief River Falls. Nathan Nelson will check back in for the Prowlers. They're moving in the tight ends. Ethan Lane will come out. Ball at the Prowler 40. There's a snap, handoff right side, following his blockers, breaking a tackle. Boyer again out to the 47, breaks another one across midfield down to the Roseau 49-yard line. What a run for Jackson Boyer. He picks up 11. He was finally taken down by Connor Whitekey, and Whitekey is going to come off the field as he took a hard one there. What a run by Jackson Boyer. Looked like he was stopped 2 or 3 times. Picks up 11 yards for the first down. The ball is sitting right at midfield. All the scoring done in the first quarter. Again, it'll go to Boyer. No, the fake to Boyer. Now it's given. And Rosendahl will keep the ball. He'll go around the end down to the 40-yard line. And I believe we got a flag on the play. And this is going to be holding against Thief River Falls. Well, the Prowlers have been hurt by the holding calls tonight. That'll be one thing they got to work on. Prowlers will be traveling to Morris next week in the second game of the season. I look, Morris, about 3.5, 4 hours away. They're in our section this year. So it'll be first down and 12 for the Prowlers. Ball is back at the 47-yard line. There's a snap. Back to pass. Rosendahl throws to the right, and the ball is dropped. Incomplete. Intended for Nelson. Now you're throwing against the wind, and Nelson gone the out pattern. And the ball really never got to him. So it'll be second down. "13 yards to go. We're already under 4 minutes to go in the second quarter of play. Again, all our scoring has been done in the first quarter. Prowlers will take a timeout. We'll take one as well. Timeout brought to you by Earl's Market. On 8th and Main in Thief River Falls, roasted chicken, also homemade take and bake pizzas, all at Earl's on 8th and Main, Thief River Falls. We're back to Swenson Field right after this.
Better. It's more than just a word. Hi, I'm Kim Rosendahl, physical therapist and owner of Rehab Authority in Thief River Falls. When your aches and pains are keeping you from being your best, come see me and our team of physical therapy experts to help you feel better. We are committed to get you feeling better quickly. This is more than a career for us at Rehab Authority. It's our life's work and we are invested in you. Call us today at 218-681-0449 and take the first step to better physical health.
Hey everybody, it's Shane from Northern Motors, and we have some huge discounts on brand new 2023 Chevy Silverados. We have many trim levels in stock to choose from: LTs, RSTs, Trail Boss, and LTZs ready to go. Some with discounts that can total up to $7,000 off with trade-in and Chevy loyalty. These are the best deals we've had in years. Trade-in values are still high and interest rates look to keep going up. So come in, test drive one, and make a great deal today. Stop in Highway 59 and 1 West, Thief River Falls. And if you don't see what you're looking for, let us find it for you.
Get ready for back to school with a stop at Purdy's. Purdy's downtown Thief River Falls with a huge selection of back to school shoes, new Under Armour apparel, backpacks and bags, athletic shoes for the entire family, shorts and t-shirts, and lots of new fall arrivals. Shop today for what you need for back to school at Purdy's downtown on LaBrie, Thief River Falls. Open Labor Day Monday for your last minute back to school shopping.
After we come back from our timeout, Spears on a 9-yard run. Now quarterback keeper by Rosendahl, and I believe he's got the first down. Second effort for Caleb Rosendahl, and he gets across the 40 down to the 39-yard line. And we had another flag on the play, and I guess it's against the Prowlers again. Wow. Prowlers have shot themselves in the foot. And this is a big variety. It goes all the way back to the Prowler 45. So it'll be third down and 15 for the Prowlers. So the Prowlers back at their own 45-yard line. Third down and 15, 3 minutes to go. Misdirection play. Here's Spears. Cross midfield again. Gets him open field down to the 45-yard line. He's going to be very close to a first down. What a run by Spears. As he got some open running room, and he's going to be very close to the first down. I think he's going to be short by the length of the football. 14 yards on that run by Spears. Prowlers will go for it on fourth and less than a football. Prowlers quickly come up to the football. And Roseau, I believe, is going to call a timeout, or maybe the Prowlers will. Nope, Roseau called the timeout. So the Prowlers, when we come back, will be going for it. Fourth and less than a yard. 2:22 left in our first half. We'll take a timeout as well. Timeout brought to you by Earl's Market on 8th and Main. Thief River Falls, our large selection of groceries and fresh brewed coffee all day long. We'll be back after this.
Trust the experts at Oil Boys Express Lube, Thief River Falls for all your oil changes, transmission and coolant flushes, brakes, new tires and tire rotations, 3-part throttle body cleaning, and most of all, fast and friendly service. No appointment necessary. Oil Boys also carries a full line of Dayco Serpentine and AC belts to keep your vehicle running in tip-top shape. Follow Oil Boys Express Lube on Facebook or stop in or give Oil Boys a call. Located on Highway 59 next to Border Bank, Thief River Falls.
So we come out of the Roseau timeout again. The Prowlers face with a fourth and less than a foot. They'll be going for it. Under center is Rosendahl. He'll keep it himself. He'll plow ahead and get the first down easily. Caleb Rosendahl with his fourth carry of the night. He's got a touchdown to his credit. Gets the first down there. 1st and 10 for the Prowlers at the Roseau 39. Handoff is going to go on the right side. And again, we got a flag on the play. Now, this is in the backfield. And I believe it's going to be against the Prowlers anyway. And it's going to be a holding call. Well, the handoff went to Gabe Winter, and Winter got it inside the 40, but it's going to come all the way back to the Roseau 49 after the 10-yard penalty. 6 holding calls against the Prowlers here in the first half of play. Prowlers have some different offensive linemen in there as well. We'll try to get some numbers for you. Pitch out, near side. Here's the Prowlers, and I believe that's Lundeen with a carry this time. And we'll see exactly where they're going to mark it down at the Roseau 38-yard line. So it'll be a 7-yard run for Griff Lundeen. 1:45 left in our first half. Prowlers lead it 20-0. Just running the football and getting closer to the goal line. Hand off to Winter, and as soon as he got the ball, he was stacked up in on the stop for the Roseau Rams. Dixon and Jack Jerome. And he'll bring up 3rd down and 10 for the Prowlers as he picked up no yards on that run. Hand off. Again, a short gain for the Prowlers. As it'll be a 4th down and 9 for the Prowlers. Jackson Boyer is going to come into the ball game. Gabe Winter is going to come out. 45 seconds left in the first half. Prowlers going for it on a 4th and 9. There's a snap. Rosendahl's going to keep it himself. He's got some running room on the outside, and I believe he's got the first down. We'll see. Maybe go a little bit short. It's on the far side of the field. Yeah, he's short. He's short by a yard, and Roseau will take over on downs. But the Prowlers ran out a lot of clock here in the second quarter. Just 30 seconds left in our first half. Again, coming up at halftime, we will have the Jay Swanson halftime report. We'll have the results from the Sports Boosters cross country meet today. And we also have the volleyball score. The Prowlers played Roseau earlier at Lincoln High School. They ran some clock off here. It was 30 seconds. Now it's down to 24. I think they're going to put that back up on the clock. We'll see. All the scoring done in the first quarter of play. Prowlers lead at 20-0. Prowlers turning the ball over this last time was the first time the Prowlers have not scored on offense. And now we've got a timeout. After all of that, we're going to get a timeout called by Roseau. They got the clock back to 30 seconds. 30 seconds left to go in the first half. Prowlers lead it by 20. We'll take a timeout as well. Timeout's brought to you by Earl's Market on 8th and Main in Thief River Falls. Personal pizzas for both breakfast and lunch at Earl's. We're back after this.
It's prime summer vacation time and the perfect time for an upgrade. Hi, this is Jan from Northern State Bank, and if you're considering upgrading or updating your vehicle, travel trailer, RV, boat, or ATV, we're here to finance it for you. Interest rates are still competitive, terms are flexible, and you can't beat our service, so call us today at 681-4020 with questions or to work out the details. Northern State Bank of Thief River Falls, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Timeout's brought to you by Earl's Market on 8th and Main in Thief River Falls. And they have 24 hours a day pay at the pump gas. Earl's brings you our timeouts here on Thief River Falls Radio. So Roseau with the win, they're going to have 4 wide receivers in the ball game. Wenslaw from the shotgun. And he's going to run it to the right side. Wenslaw will get out of bounds after a gain of about 5 yards. So Wenslaw with the end around, pick up a 5. It'll bring up 2nd and 5. Clock stops with 24.5 seconds left. Roseau will come back up to the football. 3 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the far. Wenslaw straight back to pass. He's got some pressure, throws it all the way downfield, and it's overthrown his intended receiver, Christian Larson. He was the closest receiver, but that ball was about 10 feet over his head. Down to 17.3 seconds left in our first half of play. We'll have a recap of our first half, and we'll also take a look at the scoreboard. As Roseau will come up to the football again. Of course, they're going to come out with the 4 wide receivers set. Wenslaw is the quarterback. And move Christian now into the slot receiver area. Wenslaw gets away from one man, throwing on the run, and he overthrows his intended receiver again. Borovich at the 36. He could not catch up to that one. Griff Lundin on the coverage for the Prowlers. And that'll bring up 4th down and 6 yards to go. There's just 10.7 seconds left on the clock. And Rosa will bring in the punt team. And with that, Jamison Hurst will go back to the Prowler 35. Christian Larson will stand just inside his 25-yard line. There's a snap. Larson just got the kick away, and it's a good one. Look at this one. It's going to roll all the way inside the 5, and it's going to be down inside the 1-yard line. What a punt. 65-yard punt for Christian Larson. And that runs out the clock here in the first half, but a 65-yard punt with the win for Christian Larson. And we are at halftime here at Swenson Field. After two quarters, it's been all Thief River Falls. Prowlers are scored halftime. Thief River Falls 20 and the Roseau Rams nothing. It's time now for a halftime report. Halftime report is brought to you by our friends at J. Swanson Insurance. And we'll be back right after this.
The J. Swanson Agency is a proud sponsor of high school athletics and our area communities. The J. Swanson Agency offers all lines of insurance at 3 convenient locations. Please reach out to us soon and enjoy the game.
Our score here at halftime, the Thief River Falls Prowlers 20 and the Roseau Rams nothing. We'll take a break and we'll quickly run down our first half right after this on Thief River Falls Radio Sports.
Whatever your repair needs on the farm, on the job site, or in the shop, Northwest Power Systems in Thief River Falls can help. Starters, alternators, and other electrical needs. Hydraulic hoses, connectors, couplers, and fluids. They have it. Parts or repairs, cash or carry, or in-shop maintenance and service. Northwest Power Systems, minimizing your downtime. Northwest Power Systems, located across from the fire hall in Thief River Falls. Call 681-5282.
Hi, Jordan Kofstad here. Thinking about selling your home? Let the team at USA Realty save you time and stress by helping you through the process. Genrex Realty is now USA Realty. Even though our name has changed, we are still the people you know and trust. USA Realty has been serving northwestern Minnesota since 1990 and have the experience and knowledge to price your property right and find you top dollar in our community. Buyer activity is still strong, so don't miss out on this opportunity. Call one of our experienced agents today at 218-681-4663.
Thief River Ford is under new ownership. Thief River Ford has been serving Thief River Falls and the greater Northwest Minnesota area since 1930. Sales and service staff have many years of experience taking care of customers and satisfying their needs. Thief River Ford gives you an interactive tour of the new and used inventory, as well as allows you to conveniently get a quote, schedule a service appointment, or apply for financing. Don't hesitate to contact them with any questions. 681-2660 Thief River Ford.
When you're a farmer, water can be a blessing or a curse. Expected rain? Good. Water in your engines? Bad. What do I trust to fuel my equipment? Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster, a premium diesel fuel that keeps contaminants from clogging filters, ruining fuel injectors, and tanking fuel efficiency better than any formula that's come before. Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster, fueled by innovation, powered to perform.
See Farmers Union Oil, your local Cenex, Thief River Falls, and Goodrich. Hugo's Family Pharmacy is your independently owned Health Mart pharmacy, here to help you stay healthy and manage your prescriptions. Hugo's professional caring staff can answer all of your health and medication questions. Set up a personal consultation by calling 681-1515. Ask about MedSync and how you can transfer any prescription at any time. Hugo's Family Pharmacy offers walk-up, drive-up, mail-out, and free delivery. Fill your prescriptions while you shop. Stop in or call 681-1515. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care. Schoberg's has some good news for you. Schoberg's is raising the upload and download speeds on all their internet packages, but not raising the prices. Schoberg's has been providing broadband to residents of Northwest Minnesota for the last 25 years. And during that time, they've increased speeds without raising rates. Higher speeds for the same amount of money. Schoberg's investment in our communities continues to benefit the customers. Now, that is how internet should be done.
We welcome you back to Swenson Field at halftime. We're listening to the J. Swanson Insurance Agency halftime report. Let's take a look at our stats after the first half of play. Griff Lundeen for the Prowlers has carried the ball 4 times for a total of 23 yards. He also has a touchdown in the ball game. Jackson Boyer, he has led the Prowlers in running tonight, has 58 yards on 7 carries. He has also scored a touchdown. Braden Spears for the Prowlers with 5 carries. He has gotten 37 yards. And we also get, Gabe Winter Winter has 3 carries for 17 yards, and quarterback Caleb Rosendahl 4 carries for 43 yards and a touchdown. Prowlers were 1 for 2 in the passing department. Rosendahl's 11-yard pass to Nate Nelson was the only completion. The Prowlers just attempted 2 pass plays in that first half of play. As we take a look at the scoring, all of scoring done in the first quarter of play. Prowlers scored early on their first possession, and that ended up in a touchdown from Griff Lundeen from 4 yards out. He gets a touchdown run. Braden Spears adds the extra point, and at just 3:12 of the first half, the Prowlers take a 7-0 lead. Rosa would get the ball back. They'd go 3-and-out again, and then the Prowlers would get it, and they'd go 54 yards. And it would be ended on a 5-yard touchdown run from Jackson Boyer. Again, Braden Spears would have the extra point. And we were just 7:15 into the ball game, and the Prowlers led it 14-0. After the touchdown, the Prowlers would pooch a kick. It got down to about the Roseau, I'd say about 40-yard line. There was a big pile up. The Prowlers recovered that kick from Spears, and as a result, that would end up being their third touchdown of the ball game. And it would be Caleb Rosendahl that would go in on his own, and the quarterback keeper a 2-yard run. That would make it 20-0 Prowlers. Braden Spears could not kick the extra point. The extra point was bobbled. Spears didn't have much of a chance on it, and as a result, not able to make the extra point. 20-0. That's the way we ended our first quarter. The Prowlers had a drive in the second quarter that took up over 7 minutes. They ended up being short by about a yard. And with that, Rosa would take over, and they would get 3 plays, and the quarter would end, and our half would be over. Roseau just 7 yards officially in that first half of play in offense. The Prowlers on the opposite side, 230 yards offense in the first half of play. So the Prowlers coming up big on offense and defense tonight. Again, our score at halftime: Thief River Falls Prowlers 20 and the Roseau Rams nothing. You're listening to our halftime report brought to you by the J. Swanson Insurance Agencies. We'll take a break. We'll take a look at our out of town scoreboard right after this on Thief River Falls Radio Sports.
Get customized care for any mess with Whirlpool Popload laundry repairs at budget. Easily pre-wash clothes with a built-in water faucet or create up to 26 of your own wash cycles. Also, help prevent overdrying with sensor dry technology. Delivery, installation, setup, and disposal of your old product and financing, all available at budget. Thief River Falls' oldest appliance dealer, downtown since 1980.
See store for full details and qualified models.
Riverview Health is pleased to welcome Dr. Vanita Parikh to our team. Dr. Parikh is an experienced interventional pain management doctor specializing in treatment options to increase functionality and comfort for daily living. Dr. Parikh sees patients at Riverview Clinic in Crookston and East Grand Forks. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic today, 218-281-9595.
Hi, this is Al for the Black Cat Sports Bar and Grill. If you're a fan of good food, then come see what we have to offer. Our burgers are hand patty daily using fresh, never frozen, top quality ground beef. With 17 different burger options on the menu, and we're sure to find one to please. Don't forget about our fresh, crisp salads or our signature sandwiches either. It's a lineup that can't be beat. That's the Black Cat Sports Bar and Grill, Highway 32 South, Thief River Falls, next to the Grand State Hotel. And remember, we don't do it to be different, we do it to be better.
All right, welcome back to Swenson Field as we take a look at our Hefty Seed scoreboard update. Again, your scoreboard update is brought to you by Hefty Seed Company of Thief River Falls. They are your local independent agronomy retailer. Hefty Seed Company, give them a call at 218-683-6930. Volleyball action from this afternoon at the Brick House. Thief River Falls Prowlers outlasted the Roseau Rams as they defeat Roseau in 5 sets, winning by a score of 3-2. And with that win, the Thief River Falls Prowlers now even up their season now at 1-1 on the year. And the Prowlers defeat Roseau in volleyball earlier this afternoon at the Brick House by a score of 3-2. We have the Thief River Falls Sports Boosters cross country meet here in Thief River Falls today, both on the boys and the girls side. And as we take a look at the results from that, the Prowlers end up very good on both ends. There were 11 teams that took part in the meet today. The varsity girls took third, and the varsity boys took fourth. Congratulations going out to eighth grader Curtis Griffin. He took first place in the boys varsity race by over 12 seconds over East Grand Forks Hunter Jordheim, who has been a top runner for the Green Wave. Curtis got over a minute off his career personal best. And again, congratulations out to Curtis Griffin of Thief River Falls, taking first on the boys' side in the Thief River Falls Prowler cross country race this afternoon. And also on the girls' side, the Prowlers finished fourth. Livia Harbert and Ellery Mazestedt were the top runners for the girls' team. Ashley Nelson and Ruby Geiser were right behind. So that gives you a look at the other Thief River Falls Prowler events that were played today. Again, we've got football action around the area tonight on Thief River Falls Radio. Those games didn't start till about, well, right now at about 10 after 7. So hopefully we'll get you a score on that. We're at halftime here at Swenson Field. The Thief River Falls Prowlers coming back onto the field, and that's going to do it for a halftime report. Halftime reports brought to you by your fine friends at J. Swanson Insurance. They have offices in Argyle, Hallock, Warren, and Thief River Falls to serve your insurance needs. We'll take a final break. Second half action of football coming up right after this on Thief River Falls Radio Sports.
Is your money working for you? Do you know what interest rate you are earning on your savings? Border Bank is offering highly competitive CD rates for both 7-month CDs and their 12-month option CD. Don't let your money just sit there. Safely tuck away your hard-earned money at Border Bank in one of the high-yield CDs and watch your money grow. Call or stop in and visit with any of the officers regarding these limited-time special rates. Border Bank, your home for great CD rates. Member FDIC.
At Rehab Authority, we have one goal: to work as a team to provide you with high quality, personalized care so that you can feel better. We treat you with urgency, diligence, and compassion. I'm Kim Rosendahl, physical therapist and local clinic owner. If you or a loved one suffers from spine stiffness or discomfort, please come see me and our team of physical therapy experts. Combined, our team has over 25 years of experience to help you get back to doing the activities that you love to do. Call us today at 218-681-0449. We're focused on one outcome: your well-being.
Hey everybody, it's Shane from Northern Motors, and we have some huge discounts on brand new 2023 Chevy Silverados. We have many trim levels in stock to choose from: LTs, RSTs, Trail Boss, and LTZs ready to go. Some with discounts that can total up to $7,000 off with trade-in and Chevy loyalty. These are the best deals we've had in years. Trade-in values are still high and interest rates look to keep going up. So come in, test drive one, and make a great deal today. Stop in Highway 5901 West, Thief River Falls. And if you don't see what you're looking for, let us find it for you.
Get ready for back to school with a stop at Purdy's. Purdy's downtown Thief River Falls with a huge selection of back to school shoes, new Under Armour apparel, backpacks and bags, athletic shoes for the entire family, shorts and t-shirts, and lots of new fall arrivals. Shop today for what you need for back to school at Purdy's downtown on LaBrie, Thief River Falls. Open Labor Day Monday for your last minute back to school shopping.
Trust the experts at Oil Boys Express Lube, Thief River Falls for all your oil changes, transmission and coolant flushes, brakes, new tires, and tire rotations, 3-part throttle body cleaning, and most of all, fast and friendly service. No appointment necessary. Oil Boys also carries a full line of Dayco Serpentine and AC belts to keep your vehicle running in tip-top shape. Follow Oil Boys Express Lube on Facebook or stop in or give Oil Boys a call. Located on Highway 59 next to Border Bank, Thief River Falls.
Mostly clear skies tonight, a low around 62. Friday, sunny, high near 86. Friday night, mostly clear, low around 61. Saturday warms up to 91 with sunny skies. Saturday night, mostly clear, low around 65. Sunday warms up again to 93 with sunny skies. Sunday night, partly cloudy, low around 67. From the Ingstad, Minnesota Radio Network Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Cotter. Right now, it's 82 degrees.
1230 KTRF, Thief River Falls, and 93.3 FM KTRF with translator at K227DF, Thief River Falls.
Thief River Falls, Prowlers 20, the Roseau Rams nothing. As we go to the third quarter, the Prowlers will receive the opening kickoff here in the second half. They'll be going against the wind here in the third quarter. Deep for the Prowlers, Jamison Hurst. Also deep for the Prowlers is Tyler Grindlin. Yeah, Prowlers will receive the kick as Roseau will kick the ball away. And we have a new kicker in there for Roseau, number 43. And that is going to be Jake Barovich. Barovich with a good kick back to the Prowler 10-yard line. Here's a return to the 20-25 and about out to the 27-yard line. With the return was Jamison Hurst. So the Prowlers will take over 1st and 10. Now mark them officially down at the 26-yard line. I can mark about the 27. So the Prowlers will come up to the football. Again, the quarterback is Rosendahl. The backfield of Lundeen, Winter, and Spears. And the handoff goes to the left side. And do we have a fumble? Players going after the ball. I think the whistle had already blown. And it'll be second down, no gain. On the run for the Prowlers. On the first play here in the third quarter. Rosendahl gets a play from the sideline. He'll come back to the huddle. Prowlers with that tight offense. Full house backfield. Rosendahl under center. Takes a snap. Now hands it off on the right side and plowing his way out near the 35-yard line. Nice power run by the Prowlers. Griff Lundeen on the carry. And he'll pick up 7 yards. And he'll bring up third down and 3. Lundeen picked up about 4 yards on his own, just plowing that defensive threesome of the Roseau Rams. Third down and 3. There's a snap. Handoff again to the right side. This is Boyer. Boyer got the first down and outside the 41-yard line. I believe he was called down before the fumble occurred. And Boyer will pick up the first down. That'll be a pickup of 6 yards, and the Prowlers have their 11th first down of the ball game. So Boyer continues his nice running up to 60 yards in the rushing department, along with a touchdown. 10-10 left in our third quarter. Prowlers lead it 20-0. All our scoring back in the first quarter. Rosendahl up to the football, takes a snap, misdirection given off to Winter. Winter on the left side follows his tackle and picks up maybe 2. And it will be a second down and 8 yards to go. Again, the Prowlers will be all the way down in Morris next Friday night, 7 o'clock game time. They will be playing on Morris's college field, which has artificial turf. It'll be the first time in a while that the Prowlers have played down there. Rosendahl takes a snap, pitch out to Winter. Winter getting around the edge, out to midfield, across midfield, and down to the 49-yard line. Gabe Winter gets the pitch out, and all the way down to the Roseau 49. It's going to be a 7-yard gain, and he'll be short by about a length of the football. So it'll be third down and less than a yard for the Prowlers. And the Prowlers were able to convert 6 third down plays in the first half of play. So this has been nothing new to them. They've been keeping drives alive, but you might get the quarterback sneak. No, you won't. There you go. Hand off to Spears. Spears down to the 44-yard line. And the 6-yard run is good for a first down. Prowlers picking up their 12th first down of the ball game. Clock continues to run. This is what the Prowlers love to do. They get a lead and then run, run, run. And they played this game to a T, down to 8 minutes left in the third quarter. There's a snap again. Fakes on the left side. Rosendahl will keep it himself, and we got a flag on the play. This again coming from the backfield. And if it's any indication, this will be the 7th holding call against the Prowlers tonight. No, this is against Roseau. Or is it offsetting? We got holding against Roseau. What do we got? What did we get? We had a personal foul face mask. I believe we had a holding call against the Prowlers. They really didn't explain that one well to us. Yeah, but I think the penalty of the Roseau Rams is the unsportsmanlike conduct, and that's going to be a 15-yard penalty mark-off. So it was against Roseau. There was no penalty against Thief River Falls. And after the run, they'll also tack that on 25-yard lines where the Prowlers will be. So 1st and 10 for the Prowlers at the Roseau 25. Prowlers left to right as you listen on your radio. Rosendahl takes a snap, hands it off, second man through, and not much there. No gain for Grifflandine. One of the few times that the Prowlers have not picked up any positive yardage. So it'll be second down and 10 at the 25. Prowlers still on the opening drive here in the second half, and they've already used up 5 minutes. As we come up on 7 minutes left here in the third quarter, Prowlers lead it 20-0. Caleb takes a snap, misdirection play. He's going to keep the football, gets across the 22 down near the 20-yard line. Gain of 4 yards. It'll be a third down and 6. That was an unplanned bootleg. As he was going to hand it off on the right with the misdirection play, and then he went back to the left, and there was nobody there, so he had to keep the ball. So the Prowlers faced with a third down and 6. Ball is at the Roseau 21. Rosendahl takes a snap, handoff, right side. Here's Boyer. Boyer finds some running room, breaks away from one tackle, another one inside the 5, all the way down to the 2-yard line. 19 yards for Jackson Boyer. Yeah, if he went to tripped, he probably would have got in the end zone. Even after he tripped, he got about 7 or 8 more yards. Prowlers with a 1st and goal. Ball is sitting at the Roseau 2-yard line. We are midway through the third quarter. Prowlers have taken up half of the third quarter here on the opening drive in the second half. Rosendahl takes a snap, and he gives it off to Boyer, and Boyer goes into the end zone for the touchdown. And Jackson Boyer will get his second touchdown of the ball game. This will be from 2 yards out. And the Prowlers use up 6 minutes and 6 seconds of the third quarter and take a 26-0 lead. Now with against the wind, we'll see. I don't think they're going to try and kick this one. Nope, they're going to bring Rosendahl back in. So the Prowlers will go for 2. Again, the Prowlers into the wind here in the third quarter. So the Prowlers will come up to the football, going for the 2-point conversion. The snap, handoff, right side, and I believe short is Boyer, no good. Short by about a yard. All right, 2-point conversion, no good. 5:54 left in the third quarter or score. Thief River Falls 26 and the Roseau Rams nothing. Will be back with the Prowler kickoff right after this.
It's prime summer vacation time and a perfect time for an upgrade. Hi, this is Jan from Northern State Bank, and if you're considering upgrading or updating your vehicle, travel trailer, RV, boat, or ATV, we're here to finance it for you. Interest rates are still competitive, terms are flexible, and you can't beat our service, so call us today at 681-4020 with questions or to work out the details. Northern State Bank of Thief River Falls, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Whatever your repair needs on the farm, on the job site, or in the shop, Northwest Power Systems in Thief River Falls can help. Starters, alternators, and other electrical needs. Hydraulic hoses, connectors, couplers, and fluids. They have it. Parts or repairs, cash or carry, or in-shop maintenance and service. Northwest Power Systems, minimizing your downtime. Northwest Power Systems, located across from the fire hall in Thief River Falls. Call 681-5282.
Prowlers 26, Roseau Rams nothing, and here comes Spears with a kick. Line drive kick, it'll be picked up at the 20-yard line. Across the 25, 30, and out to the 32 where he's taken down there. Spears it on the tackle. Devine was on the return. So the Roseau Rams will come out on offense for the first time here in the second half. And the Prowlers eating up over 6 minutes to start off quarter number 3. Leading this ball game 26-0. Roseau with the win, they're going to try to go to the air. Double wide outs left and right. Handoff is going to be to the right, trying to cut to the outside is Kaveen, and Kaveen cuts back to the inside and gets out to the 39-yard line. It'll be a pickup of about 6-yard line, 6 yards. And it'll bring up second down and 4. Devine was in motion to the right, and he got the handoff and was able to pick up 6 yards. That just doubled Roseau's offensive total for the night. And shotgun formation, and we got flags all over. False start on the offense. Rosa got a little jumpy on that one. So it'll be 5 yards marked off. And it'll bring the ball back inside their 35-yard line to the 34. I'd like to welcome those joining us on our video tonight, brought to you by the Thief River Falls Touchdown Club, as they'll be bringing you the streaming of all Prowler home games during the 2023 season. Man in motion again is Queen, and handoff to Larson, and Larson trying to get around the end, does so, jumps over one would-be tackler and gets across the 40-yard line out to the 40. We'll see when they mark him out of bounds. Just past the 40. He'll be short to the first down by 2. So we'll bring up third down and 2 yards to go. Christian Larson, as I said, he's so tall and those long legs, he's able to jump over a would-be tackler. Down under 5 minutes to go, 4:43 left in the third quarter. Wenslaw, quick drop, throws it to Borovich. Borovich in the flats, and he's tackled right at the line of scrimmage. Big tackle there for the Prowlers. Caden Rose. Jamison Hurst also in on the tackle for the Prowlers. Thought that was Rose. Yeah. So the Roseau Rams were able to pick up that first down. They give him the first down. I thought he was short. Here's Wenslaw, gets the snap. He's going to have to run around the end and maybe got out to midfield. He got some good yardage after that one went kind of awry. He'll get all the way out to the 49-yard line, just shy of midfield. So it'll be a second down, and we'll call it 4. So a gain of 6 for Wenslaw. Clock stops with Wenslaw going out of bounds. 4:21 left in the third quarter. Prowlers lead it 26-0. Ball on the near hash marks. Wide outs left and right. Wenslaw. Oh, that one was in the turf, and the Prowlers will run in on that one, and slamming him to the turf will be the Prowlers number 65, Nathan Alcantar. And all of a sudden, instead of a 2nd and 2, it's 3rd down and 10 for Roseau. Alcantar jumped right on top of Winslow and got him for an 8-yard loss. Under 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter of play. Roseau trying to get something going on offense. And they have not run a lot of offensive plays. Wenslaw rolling to his right, still running, still running. He's going to throw it downfield. He's got his man. There you go, Borovich. Borovich at the 46, dives to the 44. It'll be a first down for Roseau. 13-yard pass and catch to Borovich. It'll be good for a Roseau first down. So Roseau picking up just their second first down of the ball game. Has it 1st and 10 at the Prowler 44 as we come up on 3 minutes left. Back to passes Wenslaw. He'll throw it way up in the air, and that was just up for grabs and is incomplete. Levi Dunham was the intended receiver, and we also have a penalty flag on the field. Now it looked like it was in the offensive line. And our preliminary call is going to be holding this time against the Roseau Rams. So with that penalty, he'll bring it back into Roseau territory at the 46. And it'll bring up first down and 20. Roseau needs to get all the way down to the Prowler 34. 3:01 left in our third quarter. And now Roseau is going to call a timeout. So the Rams will take a timeout. We'll take one as well. Timeouts brought to you by Earl's Market on 8th and Main, Thief River Falls. Check out their excellent meat department with fresh cut daily meat and more. All at Earl's. We're back to Swenson Field right after this.
Hi, Jordan Kofstad here. Thinking about selling your home? Let the team at USA Realty save you time and stress by helping you through the process. Genrex Realty is now USA Realty. Even though our name has changed, we are still the people you know and trust. USA Realty has been serving northwestern Minnesota since 1990 and have the experience and knowledge to price your property right and find you top dollar in our community. Buyer activity is still strong, so don't miss out on this opportunity. Call one of our experienced agents today at 218-681-4663.
Thief River Ford is under new ownership. Thief River Ford has been serving Thief River Falls and the greater Northwest Minnesota area since 1930. Sales and service staff have many years of experience taking care of customers and satisfying their needs. Thief River Ford gives you an interactive tour of the new and used inventory, as well as allows you to conveniently get a quote, schedule a service appointment, or apply for financing. Don't hesitate to contact them with any questions. 681-2660. Thief River Ford.
Back to Swenson Field as the Roseau Rams come up to the football. Wensloff with a handoff, and getting away from one man was Connor Whitekey. And Whitekey will get out to. Did he get to midfield? No, he's a yard short. So we'll bring up second down and 17 for the Rams. Ball is at their own 49 as we're down to 2:35 in time running. In our third quarter with the Prowlers leading 26-0. There's the snap. Everybody rolling to the left. Wensloff will keep it himself across midfield, still on his feet, and finally knocked out of bounds. And they say he's out of bounds right at about the 46 of the Prowlers. Caden Rose knocked him out of bounds. So bring up third down and 12 for Roseau. There's a pickup, all that running for 3 yards. Ball is on the near hash marks. Roseau trying to keep their drive alive. Faced with a third down and 12. Single wide out near side, 3 wide outs on the right. Eli Wensloff. Oh, and somebody jumped. I thought it was defensive offsides. It was encroachment on the Prowlers, so they'll give them 5 yards. And they'll bring it down to the Prowler 41, so it'll be third down and 7. And they'll get back in the huddle. All that did was give them 5 yards and stop the clock. 2:18 left in our third quarter. Prowlers enjoying a 26-0 lead. Again, a single wide out to the right side. Slot formation to the right. Wensloff from the shotgun. Going to keep it himself. He's not going to go anywhere. Big tackle. Griff Lundeen got Wensloff behind the line of scrimmage. And that'll be a loss of yard. It'll bring up fourth down and 8. So Roseau with the wind. And they've had a sustained drive here. They're going to go for it. So you need 7 yards. It's fourth down and 7. Wide outs left and right. Wensloff back to pass. Still looking, rolling to his right, throws it to the right, and that wasn't near anybody. Incomplete, no flags on the field, and I think the Prowlers will take over. That was the first thing I looked for was flags on the field because I thought, well, we get the ball if there ain't a flag on the field. Prowlers scoring 3 touchdowns in the first quarter. The only touchdown here in the second half. They lead at 26-0, and now they've got the football. Ethan Lane will come in and he'll play a tight end for the Prowlers. I believe we're going to get some substitutions on that offensive line as well. I see Jace Mislowski is in there. Rosendahl still in at quarterback. Francisco Leal is in at a guard for the Prowlers. Again, a misdirection play. Breaking a tackle is Boyer. He'll get out to 45, pick up a 3. What's that? Okay. Gabe Myrie now in at left guard for the Prowlers. As we try to get you some of the players that have subbed in for the Prowlers here in the third quarter. There's a snap. Rosendahl's going to go back to pass. Sidearm, we got a flag on the play. Rosendahl knocked down on the play. A flag had already been thrown. And I think we might have another holding call against Thief River Falls. And we will. 8th holding call against the Prowlers tonight. Figure that out. That's 80 yards right there. Because I think every penalty, it's been a full 10 yards. So what? But I think they're going to decline this one because it was an incomplete pass. And they did. So it'll be 3rd and 7 for the Prowlers at their own 45. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. Prowlers lead at 26-0. Rosendahl takes a snap, hand off to Winter. Winter breaks a tackle, breaks another one. He's got the first down and more. Down to the 46 and finally knocked down after the whistle blows. Nice run for Gabe Winter. 9 yards for Gabe. Like we said before the season started, the Prowlers are going to be loaded in that backfield. And they've shown that here tonight. Of course, it's against the Roseau Rams, but I'm not saying anything about the Rams. I'm just saying, the Prowlers have been able to run the ball. Didn't matter who it is. And that's going to be a strength of the Prowlers this season. The snap, again, it goes to Boyer. Boyer gets across the 44 down to about the 42. Stopped there by number 61, Riley Habiger. Pick up a 3 yards for Jackson Boyer. Boyer's had a good night tonight, 73 yards. And a couple of touchdowns, and that will be the last play of the third quarter. So 3 quarters of play are in the book here at Swenson Field in our 2023 football opener score. The Thief River Falls Prowlers 26 and the Roseau Rams nothing. We'll be back. Quarter number 4. That comes up next on Thief River Falls Radio Sports.
When you're a farmer, water can be a blessing or a curse. Expected rain? Good. Water in your engines? Bad. What do I trust to fuel my equipment? Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster, a premium diesel fuel that keeps contaminants from clogging filters, ruining fuel injectors, and tanking fuel efficiency better than any formula that's come before. Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster, fueled by innovation, powered to perform.
See Farmers Union Oil, your local Cenex, Thief River Falls, and Goodridge. Hugo's Family Pharmacy is your independently owned Health Mart pharmacy, here to help you stay healthy and manage your prescriptions. Hugo's professional caring staff can answer all of your health and medication questions. Set up a personal consultation by calling 681-1515. Ask about MedSync and how you can transfer any prescription at any time. Hugo's Family Pharmacy offers walk-up, drive-up, mail-out, and free delivery. Fill your prescriptions while you shop. Stop in or call 681-1515. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Prowlers lead at 26-0. They get the only touchdown in the third quarter. They took up the first 6 minutes and 6 seconds with that drive. And here's a handoff. First play from scrimmage. Getting away from one man, another one, and all the way inside the 25 and 20-yard line. Jerome tripped up the Prowler ball carrier. Braden Spears, 27 yards on that run. So you've got him with a 27-yard run. Jackson Boyer has a 35-yard run tonight. Griff Lundeen has a 13-yard run. We've got 4 runners that have had double digits in running plays tonight. Even quarterback Rosendahl has gotten a 12-yard run for Thief River Falls. 15th first down for Thief River. Back to passes. Rosendahl finds a man in the corner. It's incomplete. Nathan Nelson had a hand on it but couldn't hold on in the end zone. Nathan has the only other Prowler reception tonight. And the Prowlers came very close to scoring on that pass play. It'll leave second down and 10 for the Prowlers at the 17 of the Roseau Rams. Prowlers come back up to the football. There's a snap. Bobbled once, but a handoff right up the middle. And a short gain here on the run. Jackson Boyer gets the carry, picks up about 3 yards. And we'll bring up third down and 7. Clock continues to run. We're under 11 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. And there they got a jump, but they got back. Misdirection play, handoff given off to Winter, and Winter will be stacked up at the 10, make it the 9-yard line. Boy, it looked like Winter was going to get some more running room, but he ran right into the defensive jocks. And as a result, it's going to be a fourth down for the Prowlers. And I believe the Prowlers have called a timeout. They have. So the Prowlers have taken a timeout. We'll take one as well. Timeouts brought to you by Earl's Market on 8th and Main, Thief River Falls, popcorn chicken, chicken drummies, fresh brewed coffee all day long. All at Earl's on 8th and Main, Thief River Falls. We're back to Swenson Field in Prowler football right after this.
Schulberg's has some good news for you. Schulberg's is raising the upload and download speeds on all their internet packages, but not raising the prices. Schulberg's has been providing broadband to residents of Northwest Minnesota for the last 25 years. And during that time, they've increased speeds without raising rates. Higher speeds for the same amount of money. Schulberg's investment in our communities continues to benefit the customers. Now, that is how internet should be done.
Again, on our out-of-town scoreboard, which is brought to you by Hefty Seed. They are your local independent agronomy retailer. Give them a call at 218-683-6930. College football tonight, Minnesota Gophers lead Nebraska in the second quarter, 3-0. Prowlers going for it on a fourth down and 2. And now they're going to come back. Prowlers a little bit mixed up on who the personnel is supposed to be out there. Yeah, that's right. All right. Make sure we got the legal substitution. Prowlers tight formation. The snap and the handoff is going to be off to Spears, and Spears got maybe. It's going to be close. They're going to give him his forward progress. And we'll see. This is close. They haven't moved anything yet. And I think they're going to bring the chains. Or are they? Nope. They're going to think it's short. No, they aren't going to bring up the chains. Prowlers are coming to the sideline. I thought they were going to switch over to defense, but they're going to come to the sideline and watch the chain gang come out here. And the ball is it short? Wow, they got it by the tip of the football. First down for the Prowlers. So the Prowlers will have it first and goal at the Roseau Rams 7-yard line. 18 first downs for the Prowlers. They come back up to the football. The snap. Rosendahl will keep it. He'll run through. He finds an opening and scores in the end zone. Touchdown, Prowlers. Caleb Rosendahl with his second touchdown of the night. 7 yards out. That's the longest touchdown run the Prowlers have had tonight. And he will score at 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Braden Spears is on to attempt the extra point. The holder is the quarterback, Caleb Rosendahl. There's a snap. The kick is up, and it is good. 9:58 left in our fourth quarter play. Our score is now the Thief River Falls Prowlers 33 and the Roseau Rams nothing. Timeout here at Swenson Field. We'll be back with the Prowler kickoff right after this.
Get customized care for any mess with Whirlpool top-load laundry repairs at budget. Easily pre-wash clothes with a built-in water faucet or create up to 26 of your own wash cycles. Also, help prevent overdrying with sensor dry technology. Delivery, installation, setup, and disposal of your old product and financing, all available at budget. Thief River Falls' oldest appliance dealer, downtown since 1980.
See store for full details and qualified models.
Riverview Health is pleased to welcome Dr. Vanita Parikh to our team. Dr. Parikh is an experienced interventional pain management doctor specializing in treatment options to increase functionality and comfort for daily living. Dr. Parikh sees patients at Riverview Clinic in Crookston and East Grand Forks. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic today, 218-281-9595.
Hi, this is Al for the Black Cat Sports Bar and Grill. If you're a fan of good food, then come see what we have to offer. Our burgers are hand patted daily using fresh, never frozen, top quality ground beef. With 17 different burger options on the menu, we're sure to find one to please. Don't forget about our fresh, crisp salads or our signature sandwiches either. It's a lineup that can't be beat. That's the Black Cat Sports Bar and Grill, Highway 32 South, Thief River Falls, next to the Grand State Hotel. And remember, we don't do it to be different, we do it to be better.
Off the kickoff, Braden Spears all the way to the 3-yard line, and Borovich slips, and he's going to be down. They're going to mark him back at the 2. So add insult to injury to the Roseau Rams. They'll start 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line. I'm going to give them the 3. We got a whole bunch of substitutions in for the Prowlers. We'll try to keep up. Jackson Tanner is checked into the Prowlers into the linebacker position. Brody Manning in for the Prowlers. Who'd you mention at safety? Talon Vorderbruggen is now playing safety for the Prowlers. There's a snap handoff right up the middle. And that was Whitekey. It was Nelson, Larson that came up off the bottom of the pile. I believe he was actual ball carrier. And he's going to come off. He took a hard hit. So it'll be a pickup of about 3 yards. Gannon Zutz has checked in for the Prowlers and a defensive end position. Hand off again to the left side, but nothing there. Handoff went to Tucker Kaveen. And he won't pick up anything. So it'll be 3rd and 7 for Roseau. 8:55 left in this one. The Prowlers lead at 33-0. Again, the Prowlers game number 2 will be next Friday night, as they'll travel all the way down to Morris. Game time at 7 o'clock. There's a handoff on the left side and a break to the outside. Big run by Bravich. Bravich across the 20-25. And he's going to be down at the 30-yard line. Biggest running play for Roseau tonight. 24 yards in that run for Bravich. Now, there are 2 Braviches on this team. And that was Jordan, the younger one. And then there's also Jake, who is the fullback. Clock continues to run, coming up on 8 minutes left, and I believe we had a timeout before the play was commenced. And Thief River Falls will take a timeout. Timeout once again here at Swenson Field. 8:11 left. Timeout brought to you by Earl's Market on 8th and Main, Thief River Falls. Again, a large selection of groceries, fresh fruit, coffee all day long at Earl's. We're back after this.
Is your money working for you? Do you know what interest rate you are earning on your savings? Border Bank is offering highly competitive CD rates for both 7-month CDs and their 12-month option CD. Don't let your money just sit there. Safely tuck away your hard-earned money at Border Bank in one of the high-yield CDs and watch your money grow. Call or stop in and visit with any of the officers regarding these limited-time special rates. Border Bank, your home for great CD rates. Member FDIC.
At Rehab Authority, we have one goal: to work as a team to provide you with high quality, personalized care so that you can feel better. We treat you with urgency, diligence, and compassion. I'm Kim Rosendahl, physical therapist and local clinic owner. If you or a loved one suffers from spine stiffness or discomfort, please come see me and our team of physical therapy experts. Combined, our team has over 25 years of experience to help you get back to doing the activities that you love to do. Call us today at 218-681-0449. We're focused on one outcome: your well-being.
On the play as we come out of our timeout, Wenslow's pass to his big fullback, Jake Baravich, was incomplete. It'll be 2nd down for Roseau at their own 30-yard line. Ball is on the far hash marks. Wenslow has gone the distance for Roseau at the quarterback position. Here's a pitch out to the right side. Breaking away is Baravich. Baravich down the near sideline. 20, 10, 5. He's going to go in for the touchdown. 70 yards on the run for Jordan Baravich, the freshman. Scores for the Roseau Rams, 70-yard run. And Roseau is on the board. They got to the outside. Baravich just outran the Prowler defense. Ran all the way down the near sidelines for the score. So Roseau scores at 4:10 of the 4th quarter. They're on the board. 33-6. And they'll go for two, and it's intercepted by the Prowlers. Wentzloff. His pass is intercepted by the Prowlers, and the 2-point conversion will be no good. So 7:50 left in the fourth quarter. Our score is now Thief River Falls 33-3, and the Roseau Rams 6. We'll be back with Roseau's kickoff right after this.
Hey everybody, it's Shane from Northern Motors, and we have some huge discounts on brand new 2023 Chevy Silverados. We have many trim levels in stock to choose from: LTs, RSTs, Trail Boss, and LTZs ready to go. Some with discounts that can total up to $7,000 off with trade-in and Chevy loyalty. These are the best deals we've had in years. Trade-in values are still high and interest rates look to keep going up. So come in, test drive one, and make a great deal today. Stop in Highway 59 and 1 West, Thief River Falls. And if you don't see what you're looking for, let us find it for you.
Get ready for back to school with a stop at Purdy's. Purdy's downtown Thief River Falls. With a huge selection of back to school shoes, new Under Armour apparel, backpacks, and bags, athletic shoes for the entire family, shorts and t-shirts, and lots of new fall arrivals. Shop today for what you need for back to school at Purdy's downtown on LeBrie, Thief River Falls. Open Labor Day Monday for your last minute back to school shopping.
Oh, the Roseau Rams getting on the board, a 70-yard run by the freshman Jordan Barovich. Of course, Jordan also plays on the basketball team. He was a starter as an 8th grader, so he's an excellent athlete, and he showed it on that run. So here comes Larson up to the ball, and it's a squib kick. It's onside kick. The Prowlers never went after, and I think Roseau got on top of it. Did they get to it before it went out of bounds, though? I don't know why the Prowler player got out of the way. And the Rams did get it before it went out of bounds. So there you go. The Prowlers' big mistake there. And as a result, Roseau is going to get the ball back. So the Prowlers make a mistake on that onside kick. It was past 10 yards. You got to get on top of that football. And the Prowlers just got out of the way. So Roseau back on offense. Wentzloff will roll to his right. He'll throw it downfield off the fingertips of Larson. Coming in on the coverage for the Prowlers was Brody Manning. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 for Roseau at the Prowler 45. Clock is stopped with 7:43. Prowlers lead at 33-6. Wide outs now left and right. Larson is the slot back. And the handoff to the left side. They'll get it down near the 40-yard line. On the far side of the field. It'll end up being a 5-yard run. And it'll be 3rd down and 5 for Roseau. At the Prowler 40. The snap. Wentzloff will hand it off up the middle, and the Prowlers were able to stop Kaveen after a gain of about 2 or 3 yards. They give him a yard. So it'll be 4th down and 4 for Roseau. Single wide out to the left side. Under center is Wentzloff, and the Prowlers jumped Far side of that defensive line jump for the Prowlers. It was Joey Brueggemann that got ahead of everybody else. So it'll be enough for a first down after the penalty yards. So Roseau moving the ball again. Here's a handoff to the right side. Here's Baravich. Baravich just getting the 70-yard run for a touchdown is tripped up. And the Prowler that actually made the stop, number 27, Rylan Leak, is going to come off holding his arm. We'll have to see what that entails. It'll be second down and 2 yards to go. 8 more yards for Baravich. He's now got 93 yards. The freshman. Wensloff. He'll give it off to Kaveen. Kaveen finds an opening. Cuts back to the inside. He'll be inside the 16-yard line. They mark him right down there. So a nice run for Kaveen. It'll be another first down for Roseau. Prowlers playing pretty much their second team on defense. As we get the Roseau Rams coming back up to the offensive side of the football. Wensloff, pitch out, Kaveen, left side, cuts back to the inside, gets inside the 5-yard line, and I believe you can mark him down right about at the 5. It'll be 11-yard gain, so get it inside the 5 down to about the 4. It'll be good for another Roseau first down. And it'll be first and goal. Under 5 minutes to go in the football game. Prowlers lead at 33-6. Wensloff takes the snap and hands it off, and right up the middle, they score into the end zone. Or did they? Touchdown for the Rams. And to make sure he's in, Jack Jerome will score in. For the Roseau Rams, so they scored a couple late touchdowns here. And it's 33-12, and I expect they're going to go for 2 again. $7:21 time of the touchdown here in the fourth quarter for Roseau. And Wenslow back to pass, throws to the end zone, and it is caught by Kaveen. Or Christian Larson. Is it Larson in the corner? It was Larson that made the catch. So they get the 2-point conversion, and Roseau scored the last 14 points of the ball game. We'll wait for the Roseau kickoff. We'll take a break. We'll be back to Swenson Field right after this.
Trust the experts at Oil Boys Express Lube, Thief River Falls, for all your oil changes, transmission and coolant flushes, brakes, new tires and tire rotations, 3-part throttle body cleaning, and most of all, fast and friendly service. No appointment necessary. Oil Boys also carries a full line of Dayco Serpentine and AC belts to keep your vehicle running in tip-top shape. Follow Oil Boys Express Lube on Facebook, or stop in or give Oil Boys a call. Located on Highway 59 next to Border Bank, Thief River Falls.
So the Roseau Rams scored their second touchdown of the quarter. And they get within 33-14 of the Prowlers. Now the Prowlers got to make sure they play this onside kick right. There's There's the onside kick, and this one's picked up by the Prowlers and jumped on. Cooper Anderson makes the catch for the Prowlers. Cooper Anderson's number 16, not number 18, like it says in the program. I'm glad you knew that because I didn't. So the Prowlers get the football with 4:39 left. New quarterback for the Prowlers as Gannon Zutz will be under center. And now the Rams take a timeout. Timeout here at Swenson Field. We'll take a timeout as well. Timeout brought to you by Earl's Market. Hot lunches and lunch specials ready to go. And we'll keep it right here. And we'll have to keep it here. If anybody at the main studio could load me up some more of our fine sponsors, please do so. So we come out of the timeout. Prowlers have the football again. Gannon Zutz is the quarterback for the Prowlers. And there's a snap, handoff, second man through, nice hole across midfield, twisting and turning down to the 45, and finally knocked down at the 44-yard line was Gabe Winter. Winter with a nice run. Pickup of 11 yards. It'll be first down for the Prowlers. They now have 21 first downs of the ball game. Ball will be marked at the Roseau 44. Zutz takes the snap, hands off. There's Boyer. Boyer to the outside, cuts back to the inside, runs through the middle, down inside the 30. And he'll be down to the 29-yard line. Big run there for Boyer. Very close to 100 yards on the ground for Boyer tonight. 22 first downs for the Prowlers. Not too bad in your first game of the 2023 season. Under 4 minutes to go. Tight formation. Zutz, the snap, handoff will go to Spears. Spears has some open onion running room. Gets inside the 20, down to about the. Is that Hurst? Hurst into the ball game. Number 7 as a running back. And he got down, and they're going to mark him right at the 20. He'll be about a yard short. Zutz will get the play from the sidelines. Three minutes even left in the football game. Prowlers lead it 33-14. There's a snap, handoff left side. Again, here's Hurst. Nope, this one's going to be number 14, and that is Jackson Hams. Hams gets his first carry and picks some good yardage up to the 11-yard line. Pickup of 10 yards for Jackson Hams. And Prowlers, of course, with that running game, have been picking up first downs all night. As we mentioned at the top of the show, it's been 10 years since the Prowlers have won a season opener. Well, they're 2 minutes away from doing that. And the snap, handoff left side, plowing right up the middle. Again is Jamison Hurst. And Hurst will get down to the 3-yard line. Be a pickup of 7 yards. Like I said, the Prowlers are very deep in the backfield. They don't lose a lot to any position that they go to. Prowlers have had 7 ball carriers tonight. Here's Zutz. He's going to keep it himself. Finds an opening. Cuts back to the inside. Touchdown. Gannon Zutz. Zutz will get the touchdown for the Prowlers. It'll be from 2 yards out. And it makes our score 39-14. With the extra point coming up, Prowlers will go for the extra point kick, but the Prowlers are missing a couple of linemen or something on the extra point. Spears is 3 for 4, kicking extra points tonight. There's a snap. The kick is up, and it's good. 1:45 left. Our score. Thief River Falls Prowlers 40 and the Roseau Rams 14. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the Prowler kickoff right after this.
Whatever your repair needs on the farm, on the job site, or in the shop, Northwest Power Systems in Thief River Falls can help. Starters, alternators, and other electrical needs. Hydraulic hoses, connectors, couplers, and fluids. They have it. Parts or repairs, cash or carry, or in-shop maintenance and service. Northwest Power Systems, minimizing your downtime. Northwest Power Systems, located across from the fire hall in Thief River Falls. Call 681-5282.
Prowlers scored 20 points in the first quarter and have not looked back. They lead it 40-14. Just a minute and 49 seconds left in the football game. I think we got a new kicker. Number 23 for the Prowlers, and that is Bodie Mazestad. Mazestad with a rolling kick picked up by Borovich. Borovich on the far side of the field, 30, 35, 40, 45 into Prowler territory and finally knocked down at the Prowler 45. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Roseau. So Roseau will take over 1st and 10 in Prowler territory at the 45. Again, join us for Coach's Corner on Saturday morning, live from the Cinex Plaza. 9:30 start. We'll talk about this game. We'll talk some volleyball, girls tennis, some cross country, and more. Here's again Borovich, a big run, gets away from a couple of tacklers all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Another 30-yard run for Borovich, and he'll be downed at the Prowler 15. We got another Prowler, Tucker Grindelin, who was in, who got injured on the play. Nathan Nelson will check in for the Prowlers. Also, Braden Spears will check back in. 1:15 left. Roseau again driving. Wenslow's looking over the Prowler defense. There's a snap, handoff. Goes out to Kaveen, and Kaveen didn't go anywhere. Nice stop by the Prowler defense there. And on the stop, number 52, Grindlin made the stop with Spears. Pick up of only a yard. And this could be the last play of the football game with 35 seconds left. The snap, handoff to Queen. Kaveen gets all the way inside the Prowler 10. 25 seconds left. They're going to hurry up and try to get another play to get it in the end zone. 15 seconds left. The clock continues to run. Prowlers lead it 40-14. Prowlers going up their record to 1-0. Roseau will come up to the football. Wenzloff takes a snap. He fumbled it, picks it back up, but he's not going to get anything, and that should end our football game. And the game is over. So the Prowlers hold in the last play, and the Prowlers win their opener here in 2023. Our final score, Thief River Falls Prowlers 40 and the Roseau Rams 14. Back with a post-game show right after this.
Hi, Jordan Kofstad here. Thinking about selling your home? Let the team at USA Realty save you time and stress by helping you through the process. Genrex Realty is now USA Realty. Even though our name has changed, we are still the people you know and trust. USA Realty has been serving northwestern Minnesota since 1990 and have the experience and knowledge to price your property right and find you top dollar in our community. Buyer activity is still strong, so don't miss out on this opportunity. Call one of our experienced agents today at 218-681-4663.
Thief River Ford is under new ownership. Thief River Ford has been serving Thief River Falls and the greater Northwest Minnesota area since 1930. Sales and service staff have many years of experience taking care of customers and satisfying their needs. Thief River Ford gives you an interactive tour of the new and used inventory, as well as allows you to conveniently get a quote, schedule a service appointment, or apply for financing. Don't hesitate to contact them with any questions. 681-2660. Thief River Ford.
When you're a farmer, water can be a blessing or a curse. Expected rain? Good. Water in your engines? Bad. What do I trust to fuel my equipment? Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster, a premium diesel fuel that keeps contaminants from clogging filters, ruining fuel injectors, and tanking fuel efficiency better than any formula that's come before. Cenex Ruby Fieldmaster, fueled by innovation, powered to perform.
See Farmers Union Oil, your local Cenex, Thief River Falls, and Goodridge. Hugo's Family Pharmacy is your independently owned Health Mart pharmacy, here to help you stay healthy and manage your prescriptions. Hugo's professional caring staff can answer all of your health and medication questions. Set up a personal consultation by calling 681-1515. Ask about MedSync and how you can transfer any prescription at any time. Hugo's Family Pharmacy offers walk-up, drive-up, mail-out, and free delivery. Fill your prescriptions while you shop. Stop in or call 681-1515. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care. Schoberg's has some good news for you. Schoberg's is raising the upload and download speeds on all their internet packages, but not raising the prices. Schoberg's has been providing broadband to residents of Northwest Minnesota for the last 25 years. And during that time, they've increased speeds without raising rates. Higher speeds for the same amount of money. Schoberg's investment in our communities continues to benefit the customers. Now, that is how internet should be done.
They'll help you look at the numbers and make them right for you. Let's take a look at our game stats, and we'll also look at our scoring. Stats, the Prowlers were led in rushing from the junior Jackson Boyer. Boyer finished off with 111 yards of rushing, finished off with a couple of touchdowns. He had a big day for the Prowlers on the ground. The Prowlers had 7 runners in the ball game getting positive yardage, and he led all runners for Thief River Falls. We had Griff Lundeen picking up 43 yards on 6 carries. He also had a touchdown in the ball game for Thief River Falls. Caleb Rosendahl, his number was called 7 times. He had 54 yards for 2 touchdowns. And also for the Prowlers, we had the Prowlers backup quarterback, Gannon Zutz, picking up a touchdown for the Prowlers late in the football game as well. Let's run down our scoring for you. The Prowlers open things up just 3:12 into our football game. Griff Lundeen would score from 4 yards out. Braden Spears would have the extra point, and just 3:20, a 7-0 lead. Prowlers would double up that lead on their second possession of the football game, still in the first quarter at 7:15. Jackson Boyer would score his first of 2 touchdowns on the night. This would be a 5-yard run. The extra point again for Spears was up and good, and the Prowlers led it 14-0. The Prowlers then tried a squib kick and they recovered it, and they pick up the ball and they run all the way down for another touchdown. So the Prowlers in their first three possessions score. This one would be 11:48 to the first quarter. Caleb Rosendahl would score his first of two touchdowns on the night. This one would be from 2 yards out. This time the extra point was no good, and after one quarter of play, the Prowlers led it 20-0. There would be no scoring in our second quarter of play, so at halftime the Prowlers led it 20-0, but the Prowlers would get the ball as we start the third quarter, and they'd use up half of the third quarter when they would score, as Jackson Boyer would score his second touchdown of the ball game. This would be a 2-yard run. Prowlers would go for 2 points, and the 2-point conversion would be no good, and the Prowlers led it 26-0. Prowlers would score again in the beginning of the the fourth quarter at 2:02. Caleb Rosendahl would score his second of two touchdowns on the night. This would be a 7-yard touchdown run for Rosendahl, and that would make it 32-0. They'd add the extra point to make it 33-0. Prowlers had the lead in the fourth quarter. The Prowlers would then go on defense, and freshman running back Jordan Borovich Roseau would score from 70 yards out. Nice 70-yard run by the freshman running back, and that got Roseau on the board, and they would go for 2 points. That'd be no good. Prowlers led it 33-6. Roseau would get the ball back on an onside kick. It would be James Jerome going in for Roseau, and this would be a 7-yard run. And Roseau would score again. This time the 2-point conversion, a pass from Wenslaw to Larson would be good. That would make it 33-14 in favor of Thief River Falls at 7:21 of the fourth quarter. Prowlers would score one more time, pretty much with all the backups and the second team offense out there. It would be Gannon Zutz that would score for Thief River Falls. He does score from 2 yards out. And Braden Spears would have the extra point, and that would make it 40-14. Roseau did get a drive in the waning moments of the football game, but they ran out of time and the clock ran out. The Prowlers win it by a final score of 40-14. With that win, the Prowlers up their record now to 1-0. They'll be at Morris area coming up next week. The Roseau Rams drop to 0-1. That's a look at our game stats and our scoring summary, which are brought to you by Unity Bank of Thief River Falls, Red Lake Falls, and Mentor. We'll take a final timeout. We'll name our player of the game, and we'll wrap things up from Swenson Field. Again, your final score here in high school football tonight. The victorious Thief River Falls Prowlers 40 and the Roseau Rams 14. Back with our player of the game and to wrap things up right after this.
Get customized care for any mess with Whirlpool Popload laundry repairs at budget. Easily pre-wash clothes with a built-in water faucet or create up to 26 of your own wash cycles. Also, help prevent overdrying with sensor dry technology. Delivery, installation, setup, and disposal of your old product and financing, all available at budget. Thief River Falls' oldest appliance dealer, downtown since 1980.
See store for full details and qualified models.
Riverview Health is pleased to welcome Dr. Vanita Parikh to our team. Dr. Parikh is an experienced interventional pain management doctor specializing in treatment options to increase functionality and comfort for daily living. Dr. Parikh sees patients at Riverview Clinic in Crookston and East Grand Forks. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic today, 218-281-9595.